Good morning to all. Myself Meghana of First MSc Clinical Nutrition. Today we are here to celebrate National Nutrition Week of the year 2021. I heartily welcome our dear principal sister, our madams and my dear friends. Welcome to all. The theme of this year National Nutrition Week is Feeding Smart right from start. Now let us start our program with the blessings of our God. I invite Prashanti and Rani to lead us into prayer.
ప్రేమింతును నిన్నే జీవింతును నీకై ధ్యానింతును నిన్నే ప్రకటింతును నీకై యేసు నీవే అతి సుందరుడా అతి శ్రేష్ఠుడా నీవే అతి కాంక్షణీయుడా నా ప్రాణ ప్రియుడా నా యేసయ్యా ప్రేమింతును నిన్నే జీవింతును నీకై ధ్యానింతును నిన్నే ప్రకటింతును నీకై నీ ముఖము అతి మనోహరం సూర్యకాంతి మించినది నీ స్వరము అతి మధురం తేనె కంటే తీయనిది నీ ముఖము అతి మనోహరం సూర్యకాంతి మించినది నీ స్వరము అతి మధురం తేనె కంటే తీయనిది శాలేము రాజా సమాధానకర్త మా రక్షణ దుర్గము నీవేనని ఆరాధింతురయ్యా శాలేము రాజా సమాధానకర్త మా రక్షణ దుర్గము నీవేనని ఆరాధింతునయ్యా యేసు నీవే అతి సుందరుడా అతి శ్రేష్ఠుడా నీవే అతి కాంక్షణీయుడా నా ప్రాణ ప్రియుడా నా యేసయ్యా ప్రేమింతును నిన్నే జీవింతును నీకై ధ్యానింతును నిన్నే ప్రకటింతును నీకై
Bible reading, a reading taken from the book of the second epistle of Peter, chapter 1, verses 1 and 2. Simon Peter, a servant and an apostle of Jesus Christ, to them that have obtained like precious faith with us, through the righteousness of God and our Saviour Jesus Christ. Grace and peace be multiplied unto you through the knowledge of God and of Jesus our Lord. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.
Thank you Prashanti and Rani for your meaningful prayer. Nutrition Week. Nutrition Week was celebrated every year of September 1 to 7. It is a one-week celebration. It was first started in the year of 1973 by the members of the American Dietetic Association to deliver the nutrition education to the world. Later, Indian government started in the year 1982. Now, I invite Pavani to speak about Nutrition Week and nutrition.
A very nutritious morning to everyone present here. I am Pavni from First MSc Clinical Nutrition, here to brief about nutrition and nutrients and give a glimpse on the Nutritional Week 2021. Today being the first week of September, we are celebrating the National Nutritional Week 2021. On behalf of the Clinical Nutrition faculty and students, I wish you all a happy National Nutrition Week. National Nutrition Week is observed from 1st to 7th September annually. In the year 1982, the National Food and Nutrition Board announced the annual celebration of National Nutrition Week. It aims to generate awareness among people for proper intake of a balanced diet. The World Health Organization defines health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity, and nutrition is an input to a foundation for health and development. Healthy nutrition is basically eating a wholesome and balanced food from all basic food groups, which consist of dairy, poultry, grains, pulses, fruits, vegetables, and some fats, oils, and sweets, so as to get a healthy mix of proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Proteins are needed as the building blocks and for chemical machinery of the human body. Carbohydrates for immediate fuel and energy, fats for long-term storage of fuel and energy, vitamins and minerals for maintaining good health and proper metabolism. It is equally important to drink an adequate quantity of water. A good nutrition should be a part of an overall healthy lifestyle, including regular exercise, not smoking and not drinking alcohol, because food alone is not the solution to a longer and healthier life. Theme for this year's Nutrition Week is Feed Smart right from the start. Feeding smart right from the start means giving proper nutrition right from the childbirth. Optimal nutrition in the first 2 years of life by giving early and exclusive breastfeeding for first 6 months and continued breastfeeding for 2 years or more, together with complementary feeding, are critical to prevent stunting in infancy and early childhood and breaks the intergenerational cycle of undernutrition. WHO and UNICEF recommend early initiation of breastfeeding within 1 hour of birth, exclusive nutrition in the first 2 years of life by giving early and exclusive breastfeeding for first 6 months and continued breastfeeding for 2 years or more, together with complementary feeding, are critical to prevent stunting in infancy and early childhood and breaks the intergenerational cycle of undernutrition. WHO and UNICEF recommend early initiation of breastfeeding within 1 hour of birth, exclusive breastfeeding for the first 6 months of life, and introduction of complementary foods at 6 months together with continued breastfeeding up to 2 years of age or beyond. Better nutrition means stronger immune system, less illness and better health. Healthy children learn much better, healthy people are stronger. They are more productive and more adept at utilizing opportunities to gradually overcome poverty and hunger in a sustainable way. Although death is inevitable, extending life through a good health is possible. Nutrition is the key to health and longevity. Nutrition is the only remedy that can bring full recovery and can be used with any treatment. Remember, food is our best medicine. Finally, I would like to thank the Department of Clinical Nutrition for giving me this opportunity to speak a few words about the National Nutritional Week. Thank you.
Thank you, Pavani, for your valuable speech.
Good morning to all. Today, I would like to share about the National Nutrition Week celebrations 2021. I, Dr. M. Padmaja from the Department of Home Science and PG Clinical Nutrition, would like to enlighten you about the importance of National Nutrition Week 2021. As you are all aware, National Nutrition Week is celebrated from 1982 onwards in India during the month of September first week. Every year we have a theme for the celebration of the National Nutrition Week, and the theme for the year 2021 is Feed Smart right from the start. That is, you have to feed the child from the younger age to be a smart child. The right nutrition is the most important factor that determines the well-being of a person. Undoubtedly, it will help any individual to achieve good health necessary for the growth and development of that particular person. If the person is well balanced in nutritional status, then he can be a healthier and happier individual. Hence, in order to make the common people aware of the importance of nutrition, we celebrate this National Nutrition Week every year starting from 1st September to 7th of September. In a country like India, where millions of people are still malnourished. So there is a need to create a consciousness regarding the necessary nutrients by our body, which are going to create a big change. However, even if the change doesn't happen overnight, it is bound to occur slowly and steadily. So we have to play an important role in bringing this change. So as the first and baby step towards achieving this big goal is we have to put in efforts for the proper observance of this National Nutrition Week. So one of the major purposes of observing these important days is to raise an awareness among the people to bring a change, however small it may be. Finally, a small change can lead to a big change in years to come. So likewise, we have to educate the people about the need of the right nutrients to be taken for the growth and development and finally the well-being of the individual. During this entire week, government is making many efforts to create awareness among the public about the importance of nutrition, and the related people are selected and they can spread this awareness message about right nutrition. To be exact, only a healthy body creates a healthy human. So government is trying to create healthy humans by giving them suggestions about proper nutrition. So therefore, it is essential and important to educate the public about the importance of nutrition. So what can we do in this manner? So first, we can define our health goals. If we have a particular health goal, like how we choose a career path, or how we choose a life partner, or how we choose a right school for our child, or how we do research, we have to define our goal in making changes in our eating habits or in our lifestyle to be a healthy human. Then the second aspect is eat right, nutrient-rich foods which provide energy and reduce the risk of disease. So what can we do in this manner? At least 4 to 5 servings of protein through foods such as beans, lentils, pulses, tofu, fish, poultry, meat, nuts and seeds, both the plant and animal rich protein rich foods. And in your diet, see that you'll be having at least 3 to 4 cups of fresh colorful vegetables, and also you add about 1 to 2 cups of fruits. Apart from this, you have to take about 100 grams of whole grains such as whole wheat breads, oats, brown rice, etc. And also you have to take about 3 servings of either dairy or plant-based alternatives such as milk, yogurt, cheese from animal source and fortified almond or soya milk from plant sources. And along with the above mentioned foods, you have to take sufficient fluids, mostly the unsweetened beverages and also water depending upon your activity. The third aspect is pay attention to the micronutrients. Micronutrients are the most neglected nutrients in our daily life. So how can we define them? They are the essential elements which are required by our body in very small amounts, but for the absorption of major nutrients, we require minor nutrients. And these requirements are required throughout the life cycle. And so because they perform a range of physiological functions to maintain your health. The important aspect is avoid processed foods, regardless of the stage of your life, whether you are an infant, preschool child, school-going child, adolescent, or an adult with special needs, and finally the old age. You have to keep in mind that the ultra-processed food intake should be very minimum, and it is very important to minimize the processed food intake. So what can you do in this regard? First, you have to clean up your kitchen or your office desk or a cupboard of packaged foods containing biscuits, cookies, cakes, pastries, and sweets, and stock them with minimally processed foods such as fruits, vegetables, nuts, beans, cheese, curd, yogurt, lean meat, and unsweetened beverages and healthy oils. So you replace all these foods for processed foods. So in this way, the majority of your meals will be devoid of calorie dense, addictive, junk foods, and they can determine your health. And another important aspect is limit your caffeine intake. Nowadays, in all the offices, there are pantries and cafeterias where you can get unlimited coffee and tea. So this easy access to caffeinated beverages is resulting in higher consumption of caffeine drinks. So in a study, it was found that people who are opting for this unhealthy, high sugar, high fat snacks are more prone to stress than the people who are taking natural foods. Although this unsweetened coffee or tea, which does not contain calories because sugar is not added, but they have a potential or nutrient absorption reduction effect on certain foods like iron rich foods can be affected in absorption because of this caffeine content. So you have to limit your caffeine intake because it will be disrupting your sleeping patterns also. In order to limit your caffeine, best idea is to have only 1 to 2 cups a day, that too early in the day, and also you should have a gap from your meals, because as I have told earlier, caffeine will disrupt the iron absorption. So the food which you are taking may be iron rich, but because you are consuming more amount of coffee or tea, the absorption of iron is reduced, the bioavailability is reduced. Then, when you're going out or when you're planning to go out, you take with you the home cooked food as much as possible. Because if you prepare food at your home, you have an idea or you can have a control on the amount and type of ingredients what you're adding than the foods that are prepared in the restaurants. And also be cautious that when you're preparing home cooked food also, you use the oil judiciously and it should not be calorie dense. And also you have to know the difference between the emotional hunger and the true hunger. Emotional hunger occurs when you are psychologically disturbed or when you are alone at the home. So you identify the hunger whether it is emotional or true hunger, because emotional hunger means it develops suddenly. You will be having craving for only comfort foods, that is the foods which you like the most, and like or the convenience foods which can be prepared easily, and you can eat an excessive amount and you don't feel that you are eating more, and also after eating you may feel ashamed or guilt of for eating that much amount. Whereas when you have true hunger, it develops very slowly over the time when the food is digested in the body, and when there is just desire of the food, you'll eat any food that is available, not you won't go for your comfort foods. And also you use a fullness of sign and you stop eating when you're having true hunger, so you won't feel any guilty or feel bad after eating, so because you have eaten what you have what you require for your body. And also you have to find some healthy coping mechanisms to remove your stress that is work related. So many studies have come forward stating that meditation reduces your stress because it helps you to be more mindful over food choices. So when you practice meditation, you can have a better attention and you can avoid impulse of grabbing the comfort food. So you can judiciously select the food which is healthy. So therefore, you spend at least 1 to 2 minutes of mindful breathing every day for few hours. In between few hours, you take 1 to 2 minutes of mindful breathing. So that will help you to manage stress. Finally, you move your body in after few within an hour, you move your body for few minutes. We know exercise is important, We have to do. It is a part of a component of health, but most of us struggle to dedicate time exclusively for it. So, sitting behind a desk all the day with no or little activity can be detrimental to your both mental and physical health. Your mental health means it affects you. You'll be resulting in stress conditions, and physical health means you'll be resulting in certain lifestyle diseases like hypertension, cardiac diseases, and diabetes, and in some cases leading to cancer also. So, okay, how to cope up all this is by conducting certain activities during the National Nutrition Week to create awareness about importance of diet. So, as a part of this National Nutrition celebrations, an array of activities are organized within different organizations or institutions throughout the country. So, what is your role exactly? You can take part in the government events which are organized by the Ministry of Women and Child Welfare under the guidance of Food and Nutrition Board, Government of India. It organizes various programs, so you can be a part of it. You can organize a workshop, you can organize a campaign, you can organize orientation trainings or community meetings to spread the word of importance of nutrition. A small role played by you can bring a change which finally may be a big change in the condition of the country. And if you are fortunate enough to spare some amount of your pocket, then donate meals to the needy. You can help the poor and the needy in your locality. So, but bigger than this charity, nothing will be there. Just giving food for the people who are in need around you. So you can cook or buy a wholesome, nutritious meal and distribute it among them in your locality. And in the present situation, social media is playing a very important role. So use this social media to create the spread of word in a positive way. Everything is online today. So you take the utmost opportunity of spreading the message that is eating right and the necessity of nutritious diet in our daily life through social media. You can use hashtags that will help to circulate the news about this National Nutrition Week programs. You can attend virtual workshops that stresses the need for the right nutrition. You click the pictures based on the theme of the celebration and spread in the social media. Remember, your small gesture will add up to the big change after. And you can organize an exhibition within your limits. You can accumulate the people in your locality and think of organizing an exhibition that will help to showcase various low cost and nutritious recipes, and also you can arrange nutrition programs. And in this way, a large number of people will be educated on this topic and will benefit the people of different areas and different age groups. And even you can organize competitions at schools like poster designing, slogan writing, quiz, puppet shows, rallies, street plays, etc., which can be organized at the school level, because creating awareness in the young people will be very useful in the next future. And if the young people are successfully educated, it will result in a better tomorrow for the country itself. I want to share a small picture by a second class student. See how thoughtful his presentation is. This was extracted from a competition organized by a school. Unlock your potential with great nourishment. So eat healthy, stay fit too. So when he is consuming carrots, uh, he is happy, whereas he is eating junk food, the burgers and the pizzas. The suffering from health issues, and you can observe that even he has lost his teeth. So see the type of creativity in a small child when he is given proper guidance or proper awareness about the importance of nutrition. Then support an NGO. Many non-government organizations are around in your locality who are serving the poor and the needy people. So be a part of it. You support their activities. You involve yourself in those major activities. So if you do like this, you will get an exposure and experience of dealing with the deprived people. Finally, I would like to conclude, As we are celebrating this National Nutrition Week, let us pledge to take the best possible measure to spread the awareness. Be a part of the government programs, or be a part of an NGO activity, or you can plan on your own, or you can create awareness in your locality within your limits. So when each individual does his or her part towards educating the masses about this need of proper nutrition, then the ultimate goal of celebrating the National Nutrition Week shall be achieved easily. So I hope this message will be carried out to all your localities and many people will be benefited. So eat healthy and stay healthy, and a happy nutrition week to you all. Thank you.
It's the time to propose vote of thanks. It's my privilege to propose vote of thanks. First of all, I would like to thank God Almighty for making this program successfully. I would like to thank our principal sister, our madams and my dear friends for making this program a great success. Thank you one and all.